Hydration.
That's just...
I made a beat in 5 seconds, he said.
Nate, what do you think? And that's all, folks.
Oh, does anybody have floss up in this bitch?
You ain't gotta ask no questions. Drinks in rotation, you move here with me. Tipsy little bitty, you said let's get busy. She trying to leave out here with me. Tipsy little bitty, you said let's get busy. She trying to leave out here with me. Alright, I'm good. You ain't gotta ask no questions. Drinks in rotation, you moving your hips to the beat. Tipsy little bitty, you said let's get busy. She trying to leave out here with me. Now who am I to deny that? Leaving out the function to her spot, yeah, we fly back. I ain't never did it with you, girl, but the way that you invited me, it's like you want to see another side of me. It's your body on my body. Oh no, this the hook take right here. Let's do it.
Damn, my boy, you good?
That boy Tucker Van. My little addict, cause you be one more time. Keep saying.
You want me to just punch you in?
I can do the whole thing.
So that pocket you had in the top.
No, big, keep that. No, keep that tape.
Where's that at? I need to go way up.
Had to get that, had to get that, Yo, look.
BC1?
Told me I can get it, had to pay a visit, let me get your dick. I like the way you put your body on my body. We ain't gotta tell nobody. Put my body on your body. Will we ever make it? Probably. Girl, you got that. Had to get that. Let it get that.
I like that it's got visual feedback.
I like the way. My niggas suspicious. Better hate to tell you did wrong. Never been shot at before. Give me some time and I'm on. My eyes on the phone.
What you got, Zay? Cap.
She's really not here for the talking. Let's just rock for the city. Let's get this shit poppin'. I've been here with the title lead the country in a minute. Make my mama proud. Still do the shit I wanna do. My auntie said, why you get so tatted? What you trying to prove? Nigga, you gotta see it through. I tell my dreams to anybody.
How you feeling? We done got to the end of the process.
Oh man, it's been a great experience. It's been a
How you feel?
super inspiring experience.
Yeah, how you
Proud of my boy Khalil. Like, this is one of the greatest pieces of work that I personally ever touched. Like, it's amazing.
Hell yeah. How you feel? Oh Lord.
Well, I feel.
Say something to the documentary, man.
What up, what it do? We're already here tonight, getting ready for the disappearing night. It's your boy Willie Contraband. Shout out to the great Khalil Nasim. We live at the portal, baby.
The disappearing night, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I got my ice.
Yeah.
Keep my shit tucked.
Hey.
Keep my shit tucked. You know what thing I hate? When people that drink try to force you to take a shot.
Yeah.
I don't want to take no fucking shot. We just made that.
The disappearing act. Disappeared.
We just made that.
Will there be any magic involved?
Hey, my God.
But you done came out the smoke. Came out the smoke in here, boy.
We're not smoking.
Like you created it.
3 times when I make it 2. That's how I be.
Bro, the set is fire, bro. It's like a documentary, dog, for real.
course your mind was tested. You just need to find some love.
Bosses, they fostered imaginary schemes like what a thought is. New dog fathered old tricks, and now I'm Godfather.
Yeah, what's the deal? What's the procedure? How can you do this the best of the speaker?
Please give him a huge
Raleigh, what's good? How we feeling? How we feeling?
That's Big Lil!
Yeah. We got a lot of thank yous to give, a lot of stories to tell. But I think the best thing to do for right now is just get started. It's been just a big journey of me like getting comfortable with my sound and being comfortable sharing and learning how to use a fucking hard drive. So like, don't lose my music. It's some real shit. If you're an artist and you don't have like, you know, the knowledge of that shit, you gotta learn it because shit like this can happen. Come on, man.
Yes, sir!
She love me not. Made it out the east, I'm trying to buy a house and get a plot.
Raleigh, how the fuck we feeling? Y'all feel good? It's my nigga V birthday. He just walked out. Happy birthday, V! Let's go. Hold on. You know something is a hazard. Come on. I got to have it. What around we been giving out Saturday? Come on. Say, no, it's automatic. Goodness gracious, my way too spacious. Took long hours to get up on spaceship. So what you about to do? Go crazy. This ain't a regular crush. You know I give you a rush. Hit about 100, try to get in your spot. Walk in all in, try to get in your
Drilling, catching things, how you catching and killing. Fast lane, gotta make niggas feel it. Cash game shit, it made me a villain, I'm gone. Never been shot at before. Give me some time and I'm on my eyes on the phone.
That's the last track over here, like on some Motorman shit. Tight shit, man. Yeah, bro. Friends freestyling into a real song.
I say this a lot.
They're like your number one ground for me.
See how it is. See what it is. Disappearing Act, February 24th. Coming.
And the very first ever black field, the first in existence all, okay? We're so proud of you. And we love you so much.
Yeah. Talk to him.
Yeah, we got a disappearing act, Khalil Nasim, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, look at that. Yes, sir, February 24th, the album comes out. Yeah, get your ears ready.
Yo, how y'all feeling?
Good.
Hey.
I feel like if you weren't here, you missed something truly special. So
Wow. Great experience. Lovely experience.
Proud of you, man. I always knew you had it in you. You gonna keep going, bro. Love you, man.
This documentary for
Yeah.
nigga. I can't even express the love that I got for you, my nigga.
We was here, nigga.
We was here, nigga.
We was trying to talk all that shit. We was here, nigga.
It's me and my bitch.
You see me? We ain't going down. It's only up. And do you see this shit right here, nigga? You see this shit? You see this shit? Knock a nigga the fuck out, nigga. I'm in trouble, bro.
Happy Black History Month.
But I can't say it.
No,
Happy
you're
Black
right.
History Month.
Ain't but two things, nigga. This.
Hey, stunting is a habit.
Matter of fact, these.
Oh Lord. What about them right there?
Oh, I mean, you know.
What about these though? What about these? Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Is this Amy?
Yeah.
Y'all, this is my super cool landlord, Amy, calling in. What's up, Amy? You live on 93.5.
I got him. I first heard Khalil playing in the apartment, in the townhouse, and it blew me away. So I went to his Disappearing Night listening party, and I brought my husband too. I tell you, it changed my life. I know it sounds dramatic, but it has opened my mind in my world to a whole different. I've always liked different types of music, but I really appreciated every performer that played that night. And I had no idea the depth of the local talent we had in the Raleigh-Durham area, and I'm just blown away.
Thank you for calling, Amy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That just shows like the support that you have outside, and it feels like you are touching the hearts and minds. And what she said wasn't dramatic. Like, it changed my life. That's what music is supposed to do, and that's the perfect segue. Let's get into Khalil Nasim, called Cuz.
For sure.
Someone who's never heard you before, how would you describe yourself?
Man, to somebody that doesn't know me, I wouldn't describe myself. I would try to give you as much context as I can, though. I grew up in Henderson, North Carolina, born and raised. I was a church kid. My grandma always had us in church. I fell in love with music at church, so I started out playing piano from watching people like playing in the choir stuff. My grandma was in the choir, and I used to always sit by the piano in church. And it intrigued me, so I started playing piano around the age of like 11 years old. I've been playing every week in church since then. But I started writing when I was about 8 years old. I started penning raps when I was around 8. I think everything kind of just fell in together when I got to high school, which is when I started trying to connect my love for hip-hop and my love for just music in general with the piano and instrumentalism through making beats. And I started making beats when I was about 14, 15 years old. Wasn't consistent with it. High school kept me pretty busy, but when I got to around my junior, senior year, I'm like, okay, I know that I want a future in this. So I started to lock in and
Can we talk about your newest project?
Of course.
Let's talk about it.
Let's get into it. So I got my man Sci-Fi in the building. He can attest to this story of this album because he was there for the whole thing. Okay. The album initially started off being named The Balancing Act, and I wrote The Balancing Act started in 2021, and the story was I was coming off of a stint of homelessness. I was 20 years old, trying to figure out life, where I wanted to go with music and how deep I really wanted to go with music. And also just like growing as a man, like I'm 20 and it's kind of like I'm out into this world, I'm living on my own and trying to figure everything out. The Balancing Act was me in limbo, writing out my feelings during that time, journaling like, okay, I see all my friends going to college, but I'm like, now I'm out here, it's no college dream for me, it's no facade of stability, you know, I'm just out here in the open. I finished it and it was some great music. My hard drive got corrupted. So I said, okay. I sat down and I just was like, what can I do? So I said, all right, well, I'm gonna make it again. And it just took me a longer time to make this because I was discouraged about what happened at first. I lost that one too because I bought a WD hard drive, which I don't want to diss no brands on air because I don't want to, mess up any partnership opportunities. You know what I'm saying? But WD gave me a bad drive. So I said, all right, it's over. I'm not making an album. But I made a joke after that and called it the Disappearing Act because it just kept disappearing. So that was a long story, but that's how I became Disappearing Act.
That was a good in-depth story.
It's like not to be taken serious. Cause I know people like, are you gonna like vanish.
You're retiring.
Like, no, it's just a joke.
Who are these gentlemen?
These some of my closest friends. This is my boy Keyshawn, aka Blxnknn. I done known him for 7 years now.
Yeah.
Me and Zone, we just became friends like in the last year or so, but that's my guy still.
Yeah, bro.
And we got Nate, Sci-Fi. This is my best friend, man. We've been cool for about 5 years now. And yeah, these people that I talk to on a daily basis, we call, sometimes we talk about nothing, sometimes we talk about everything. You know, it's just good to have people who there for you like how you there for them. And I always feel like the love that I put out to the world is reciprocated through my friends. So yeah, these are my friends, business partners, and great artists as well.
How do they play into your role as an artist?
Shoot, let's ask them. What y'all think? How y'all think y'all play into my roles?
How do you guys support Khalil on his journey, and how do you guys support each other on your daily walks through music and whatever else you guys do?
I feel like the main way I feel like I supported Khalil was just like, I feel like we've been cool and been close for so long. Everything was kind of just really organic with it. So like, the long as I had known him, he was doing music. Early when I first met him, I didn't even know he did music. And so once he started showing it to me, I'm like, bro, you really got a talent for real. So we started I just started supporting him, letting everybody know. And then over time, we just started realizing like we have a connection. It's like, you know what, let's make this a career type of deal. So yeah, I feel like I just support him, but just by being real with him.
That's needed. We don't need no yes man around
here.
Yeah,
for real.
Because I'm good to be like, friend, that's terrible.
Terrible. Wasn't a good decision right there.
Support your wrongs.
Yeah, no.
What about you?
Oh, love. But yeah, man. Like Khalil said, man, we kind of just got connected, like about just in the last year. But like, this is my bro, man. Like this is my brother. Like, I've had, a lot of relationships with people that I was close with, but, this is the type of guy who just call you, just to check on you, be like, what's up, man? Like, how you feeling? And, that's needed. I mean, I'm not saying like everybody that I'm friends with don't do that. Like, of course I have friends that do that, but it's like, when you meet somebody that does do that and they're genuine about it, it's like, that's real. You know what I'm saying? It's a real love. It's a real genuine love. So, this guy's my brother, and like he said, creatively, like, we just like this. So, anything that we can do, bro, it's got a limit for real. So.
Okay, best friend. Best friend. That's his best friend.
I was about to say, cause me and Lily used to live together, and so like I got to see a lot of what he would do in the background, like all the time. So like, I always knew he was talented. I always knew he had the drive. Like, he would speak openly about like what his passions were. So like, I knew it was there. So like, I knew my job was just to be there as like a soundboard, like. And honestly, in a way, like a couple of times when we living together, we like Phineas and Ferb in a way. Like, just like, still like that. Like, we just come up with ideas. Like, I think, about a year ago, we built a camera rig just cause. Like, why not? Just figure it out. Honestly, as a friend, I don't have to do much. I just have to be there for him and show him love.
Yeah, I love that. I'm actually glad that I have real life men here to talk to those things about, men of color, to talk to about mental health and friendships, because let social media tell it that's and it's toxic, but it's nice to see it firsthand, and to experience it, and obviously it helps. It helps push you forward in your dreams.
Yeah.
Right. So
absolutely, and I think all three of them kind of underplayed their role too in a way, because like. The surface level is being there for each other and like calling, checking in, just kicking it, but even like Zone is not a videographer right now. He got a camera in his hand. Sometimes you need somebody who's gonna post on your Instagram for you while you performing, or somebody who's gonna help you get your keys out your car when you lock them in your trunk. You know what I'm saying? It's like the stuff like that where you're not expecting to need help in this moment, and you don't know where you're going to get the help from when you need it, but your friend is there to pick up the slack. You know what I mean? We're not rich, but we got the heart to give, and that's at the forefront of it. So to continue this culture that has existed in black culture for a long time of maintaining a healthy community is very important to me.
I feel like that about my cousin's music, and I just wanted to take a second, aside from capitalism, because I'm at work, but capitalism aside, I had to come and shout my cousin out because I'm just so proud and I love you so much. And you was out here doing the damn thing.
I love you too. You can't cuss on the radio.
I'm doing the dang thing.
I love you too.
Pardon me, y'all.
What made you feel ready to do an album?
I think that last year I just had so much time and experience of like performing and doing music with my friends and hearing people say like, yo, we want to hear more music from you, because I really don't have that much music like out, you know, to show for the amount of time that I've been doing music.
Yeah.
There really is not a lot of music like material out there in the world. So I was like, I think it's finally time for me to put out a full body of work for people to be able to hear like, you know, who I am, what I like, what I want the world to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like what it is that I want to express to the world.
Okay. What would you say, because I know you put a lot of hard work into this album, what would you say your favorite song off the album is?
I guess it changes every day, really. My first choice is to say is my favorite song.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, because that's the oldest song on the album, so it kind of holds a special place. But also, it's just like so different than everything else on the album. I feel like I really let myself have fun. But outside of that, I find myself a lot of times returning back to Light Brown and Face Up too. Yeah.
Super dope. How did you pick the features for the songs? Was there a process behind that?
No, not really. I think it was just like whoever was around at the time. Because, you know, when I started back working on the album, it was in October of 2024. And I was in the studio like 2 or 3 times a week, kind of just getting in there, making it happen, coming in with a blank slate, and creating everything from scratch. So it was really about who was in the environment. It's like capturing the moment. When people are available and people wanted to be there, or even outside of the studio, like people that was just kicking it with me every day, they ended up on the album. Just like out of nothing. Like I got like my boy Blxnknn, he was on the album. He didn't even rap on it. He just was, you know, in the right place at the right time, I guess. Like we was just at my crib kicking it and writing something, and it came together like that. And I was like, it just kind of, it all happened very naturally. You know, the only person who I would say like I went out and got a feature from is 2 people. CJ Monet, she was the last feature on the album.
Fire,
and I wanted to add her vocals to one of the tracks, to my song Heaven. And my boy JT, who I've been connected with since like 2015, for real, like since we was like 14 years old. But I've never met this dude in person. We just know each other off the internet, and we used to be part of this group called Hollow Kids, where it was like a music collective, but it was all online. And I sent off the track to him, was like, yo, I want to get you on this. And he sent back the verse, and it was super hard. So, but outside of that, everything else was like, even those I feel like was organic, but everything else was like super organic in the sense that it all happened like in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. Any fun facts about the album that people don't know?
I produced 10 out of 13 of the tracks. I try not to talk about how much I produce because I look at it all as one. Like I look at it as all one act. And not to say that I try to discredit myself, but I just feel like I don't want to separate the artist from the producer because I feel like they one and the same in that sense. And the other 3 tracks was produced by Sci-Fi, Xavion, and Amani Skies.
Okay. What do you foresee in the future of music, and how do you see yourself impacting that?
I think that my music is always about community and like the people around me. So I just want to continue to build up the people around me. These are people that I want to build new worlds with, live with, connect with on a family level. You know what I'm saying? All of my friends, all of my colleagues, peers. We deserve to live the life that we want to live because nobody ever asked to be born. So it's like,
literally.
While you here, you need to be able to do what you want to do with your life. I'll have Grammys. That's in my future.
And you will.
And I just want to continue to manifest that because that's something that I always saw as a child is like the epitome of a complete creation. It's like you gave your 100% everything and it was acknowledged on this level. And it's not so much because I need the academy to like validate my music. I think much more than that, just like I see myself as a 6-year-old kid, you know, seeing my favorite artists on TV winning Grammys for the work that they did, and I'm like, this art was special to me because it was my favorite, but it was also special to the rest of the world because they now saw it as something that was like the cream of the crop. And me at home, I'm like, oh, now I know that I could do something of that magnitude. Like, I understand that if I see Kendrick Lamar win best new artist or best rap album or, you know, whatever award, I'm like, this music that not only do I hear great art, I hear myself. So to show another 7-year-old black boy from Henderson, like, yo, you can do it. Like, as a rapper, you don't have to be anything more than just who you are, like, to be something great.
You alone are enough, absolutely, for sure.
That's my dream. I just want to be the example for some young kid watching TV, seeing me, they're like, hey, he went to the same high school as me. He lived in the same type of community. His grandma made cornbread and collard greens and pig feet on Sunday too. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And like, we all wanted the same.